Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday. How's all my fellow Uberteers and lifters out there? Man, oh man, let me tell you what. See, I'm always a weekend warrior, and I almost never, ever, ever get to do Tuesdays or anything. And you know what? Now I know why. Get to do Tuesdays. Oh, man. Oh, trying to have my other phone in case anybody tries to comment. I can always respond. Oh, man. App issues today. I tried to log on, and it took me a minute. It kept saying couldn't find server. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, how are you going to tell me you can't find the server? So, I uninstalled, reinstalled, because, you know, that's what's always highly recommended for everybody. And after I did that, it finally started to work. So then I was sitting there forever for about 20 minutes. I'm like, why ain't I getting a ping? Why ain't I getting a ping? You know, it was really starting to piss me off. And I'm like, okay, let me convert back to what I always recommend everybody to do. I opened up the Rider app to see if it would show me online. Sure enough, it was not showing me online. And I was, you know, like, well, damn, I've just wasted like half an hour trying to think I'm going to get a ride or something. And now I see why it isn't happening. So I go ahead and try to contact Uber, and you know, we get the same stupid canned response all the time that they're having issues and troubles, and that, you know, they're going to try to fix everything shortly. You know, they're normal spew. And thankfully in my market, I actually have the phone option. So after 3 messages of the same crap, and I'm sitting there like, okay, well, what's soon? You know what I'm saying? So I go ahead and call them, and they say, oh, the issues have been resolved. I'm like, okay, so why ain't I going online? So, you know, pulled up my stuff real quick. Of course, I got one that actually spoke pretty decent English, so yes, thank God. But, yeah, they said it was all fixed, and I uninstalled and reinstalled again, because when I went to try to go online, I don't know if it was still hung up, but it wasn't working. So I finally get it to go online, and then I check the Rider app. I show online. I'm like, all right, cool, good. Then I went to check my payments, and well, like I had a couple of referrals or whatever from last week. They didn't go through. Anybody that has referrals out there, please make sure you're checking on it, because if you look on your list right now, they'll say 0 trips required, but you haven't gotten paid out. And if you don't try to say something to them, I'm telling you what, they will just write it off like, oh, it didn't happen. So please, anybody that has any referrals or anything like that, you live in Pinellas Park? All right, I like going over there. They tip really good over there. I'm over here in Wesley Chapel. So I drive to Tampa, but I like to drive to St. Pete. I go up and down Gulf Boulevard. To me, that's a really hot spot. Treasure Island and downtown St. Pete's, just that one road, back and forth, back and forth. You can always do really good on that, let me tell you what. Especially on the weekends. But, of course, if they have events going on, you know, they throw those cones up there and it gets crappy. Yep, see? Good for you, Darla. Yep, that's right. But, oh, after I finally got my app fixed, right, I was like, okay, I lift up, I get a ping for a lift, it says like 27 minutes away. I'm like, I don't think so. You're not getting me on that one. So my acceptance rate is down to like, you know, 70% or something. So I try not to mess with that too much if those keep coming in, because, you know, Lyft says they won't deactivate you if you get low acceptance rating, but they send enough of those threatening messages to make me think twice. So I don't fuck with it in the end. I'll wait till I know a busy time, and the odds are I'm actually going to be close to somebody, but I ain't driving 27, 28 minutes for nobody. Oh yes, Treasure Island's always a hot spot. Always, always. I love the Tampa market. Wish we got paid more. Just like every other market, I wish we got some paid more, but hey, it is what it is. I make some good tips. I have my little tip box, and it says, you know, I don't always tip my Uber driver, or I'm sorry, I don't always tip, but when I do, I tip my great Uber driver, and it has the, you know, the alcohol dude on it or whatever. But hey, tip box signs are always highly recommended. I know a lot of people think they're, you know, tacky and whatnot, but hey, I like money, so. And it's the best way to get it without having to ask. And also, like I try to say in all my live videos, that one of the best lines to use afterwards, after each trip, is just go ahead and say, you've been a 5-star passenger. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Stay safe and have a great day. Try to use that and tell me if you see your ratings and tips increase on that. Just a simple line. It just puts in their head that, you know, oh, 5 stars. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and rate this person. And then right after they rate is when they can see the tip. Bam. Good to go. But, okay, after my app finally got fixed, I got that stupid Lyft ride. I was like, nope, shut that off immediately. I was like, I'm not dealing with Lyft. So, what happens finally? Still don't get a normal Uber ride. Instead, I get an Ubereats Ping. Yes. Yes, I am one of those people that does do Uber Eats. Okay? I do UberX, UberXL, and Uber Eats. Why I do Uber Eats? Because it's really not that bad. A lot of times it's to a house or something, so I don't mind if I walk up. If it's an apartment complex, I'd be like, I can't find you and whatnot. You come downstairs because I'm not walking up, you know, or taking the elevator 5, 6 stories up to deliver food. I don't think so. Especially when you know, odds are you're not going to get tipped a whole lot in that for Uber Eats, honestly. So you just never really know. But I get an Uber Eats Ping, right? And it's for McDonald's. Never, ever, ever will I ever do McDonald's again. I didn't do it today because I've already learned this lesson. The last time I went to a McDonald's drive-thru, of course you have to wait your turn in the drive-thru. So when you have people ordering God knows what in front of you, taking, you know, 5, 10 minutes to get their order. I sat in the drive-thru one time, it was like 20, 25 minutes, and I was stuck, you know, because when you get past the actual menu board, because you're just saying, hey, Uber Eats pickup, I should have just walked in. So if you do McDonald's, you know, God bless you, and just walk in, okay? It's going to be way worth your time to walk in and try to get the order than it is to go through the drive-thru. Now, she got 1 star and Uber contacted her for a refund. Oh, man. Yeah, I hate when people do that, man. Some people will try to get a free ride on you, and they'll make whatever the hell up. They'll give the driver 1 star just so they can get a free meal or a free ride. That's sadly how it goes, and I wish it wasn't like that. A lot of times, like, if you threaten them, like if you have a dash cam, which is always recommended, you can, you know, say, hey, I got dash video that this person took the ride or whatnot, and usually before they'll even ask for the video, they'll just go ahead and give you the refund, which is, you know, really good. And I know if you try to abuse the system at all, like if you're an Uber XL and you try to upgrade your ride, like if you had 3 people, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you really did have 5 people and you try to upgrade it from Uber X to an Uber XL, and you do that too many times, they will flag your account and thinking you're doing it fraudulently, and you can get deactivated from that. But I'm sorry that she got 1 starred for some BS reason, because I'm sure it was. Nowadays, almost everything's BS when they give us 1 star. And hey, last I recall, I thought when people rated you, I thought if they didn't give you 5 stars, that they were supposed to give you a reason. I'm sorry, does anybody ever get this? She got in trouble. She went, and he was throwing up. Yeah, I wouldn't have. Yeah, she should have never started that trip. If she didn't start that trip, they wouldn't have been able to rate her. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, I don't blame her. I won't want no drunk people, especially if he's already throwing up and then he wants to get in the ride. No, no, no. Unless he's gonna hold this bucket right here, because I have a bucket. I always recommend everybody have a bucket. Screw those bags. Those bags suck. But if he's gonna hold the bucket, put his head in that thing the entire ride, you know what? Maybe. But if he's already puking and outside and everything and he won't take it, well, that's somebody else's problem. Last I remember, we're independent contractors, so we're supposed to be able to take or deny any ride we want. But the Uber Eats thing, yes, I got that ping and I denied that. I was like, nope, no, that was the only ping I had in like 2 hours, besides, like I said, on Lyft. That was the only ping I had for Uber, because I was so pissed, and I was like, man, you're killing me, Smalls, you're killing me. This is just a waste of my time. And I was like, man, I actually had some free time to go ahead and try to make a little extra, and sadly it doesn't always work that way. But please, anybody that does do the Uber Eats and you get McDonald's, I highly recommend you go in. If you're gonna accept that trip, make sure you please go in. Oh, you actually went to a drive-thru, didn't you, Evan? Yeah, drive-thrus, yeah, my opinion on that, it depends on what time of the day it is if it's surging out there, if the ride I'm already on is surging, you know, the line's not long, if I actually feel like stopping at the drive-thru, because that is one thing definitely. Oh, I put it in, it's in the house right now. Oh, because I don't leave it in the car during the day because I got 4 kids. But, you stop at places and wait and then give him another ride. Oh, you mean you just go ahead and waited? Because, I mean, you're allowed to make stops. You're allowed to make stops on any ride you want if you feel like it, of course. And you can go ahead and wait or not. But that just depends because, you know, you only get paid a couple minutes. Hey, what's up, Steve? You only get paid, you know, pennies on the minute. And a lot of times it just ain't worth it. That's why, like I was trying to say, that's why I recommend that depending on if it's surging and whatnot. And if the ride you're already on is surging and you're already getting paid pretty good, hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? But if that line looks really long and it's still surging, well, then it's kind of a toss-up because then you're losing out on what potential future money you could get. But like me, like if I have a full XL, because I can hold, you know, 7 other people plus me because I got a jumper seat that fits in this middle. And if I got a full car and everything, I will stop, especially if I'm surging, because 9 times out of 10, they either ask if I want some food, you know what I'm saying, and depending on if I'm hungry or not, I'll actually take it. But to me, I actually do see my tips kind of increase when I do that. I don't know if it's because there's a lot of them and they feel bad, like they should all ante in or something. But I had one time when I had 7 people, they all got out and each one of them handed me $10. I don't know if it was someone's birthday or what was going on, but hey, I was happy. I was a happy camper. That was $70 right there on an XL ride. So you can't not like it. That's why I said this gig is awesome. You know what I'm saying? You get the freedom to do what you want when you want to do it. And that's why this whole talk about union and everything, I'm not really down for that. I'm down for the upgrade our pay and everything, which they should do, because especially hopefully with this the autonomous vehicles tanking because of that horrible accident that happened to that woman in Arizona. Hopefully they're going to see that they actually need us as drivers, because without us, they don't make money. You know what I'm saying? And I know they just sold their Asian company, whatever, Uber in Asia, they just sold all of that. That was like 8 different countries. They sold it. So hopefully they're going to try to reprioritize what they actually need to be doing. How many? You can take up to 4 people in an UberX, okay? Never, ever take more people than you have seatbelts. Please, please, please. A, it's against the law. B, you get pulled over, you're going to get a ticket because it's against the law. And C, if something ever happens and someone dies, well, then you're really screwed. You won't be covered under the insurance. That's going to be your ass. I mean, that's basically the bottom line on that. So please, don't ever, ever, ever take more people than you have seatbelts. But yes, and for those people that don't know, it's the same rate. For 1 passenger up to 4, they get charged UberX rates. When it's 5 to 6 to 7, you know, they get charged the UberXL rates. So, and if you have an XL and someone requests you for UberX and they have 5 people, you just go ahead and upgrade that in the app for Uber. For Lyft, you want to make them re-request the trip because they won't really upgrade your fare. So that way you want to make sure you get paid properly. I don't want nobody else to get screwed out there because, you know, we're already not making much as it is. So I don't want anybody to lose out on anything else that they could possibly make. Whew, what a Tuesday. What a Tuesday. Now I remember why I usually only stick to working the weekends, because that's when it's busiest. No problem, Steve. Saying that's when it's busiest, and yeah, because I don't like downtime, and I am definitely not an airport guy. I know a couple of my neighbors that do Uber and Lyft as well, and they'll be sitting there texting me, showing me videos and everything while they're sitting there at the airport. I'm like, dude, how long you been at the airport for? He's like, 2 hours, you know, just sitting here waiting. I'm like, did you ever check? You get tips? Yep. Oh, yes, definitely, Darla. When people ask to stop at a convenience store and they're going to run in and out, oh, heck yeah, I'll do that all day long. I don't mind that at all because it's no longer than, 5 minutes tops. Then, yes, that's also when you'll your tips potential will definitely increase there, and a lot of people will tip just because of that. They're like, oh, thanks, man, you saved my ass. I didn't have to get another Uber or walk. Oh, but like I was saying, my friends at the airport, they will sit there forever. Please, if you're at the airport, please, please, please have an airport tracker.
Daddy.
Oh.
I spilled the drink, but I cleaned it up.
Okay, that's fine, honey.
I spilled Wendy's drink, but I cleaned it up with the towel we wipe on her.
Okay. My kid came out. She spilt the drink. Oh, I'll have to go check that and clean that up. Anyways, my friends at the airport, holy Jesus, they'll sit there forever. That's right, Darla. They don't want to get double, they don't want to get in trouble, get caught doing those naughty things that they shouldn't be doing. But when people sit at the airport, please have a flight tracker, or hopefully you're at an airport like the Tampa International Airport. If you're in the cell waiting lot, it actually has a billboard up there, and it tells you when all the flights are coming and going. So that way you're not just sitting there wasting your time, because I've had them waste hours sitting up there. I'm like, dude, no flights are coming in for like another hour, right? Oh, well, I'm already here. But I don't have patience to wait for the airport, and you never know. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Darla. And you just never, ever know how long the trip's going to be. And if you get caught doing the cherry picking, calling them up before you pick it, you can get deactivated. So I recommend not doing that. That's why I said it's a gamble. If you're going to go to the airport and you're going to wait, well, you got to roll the dice and you got to take what you get. That's just how it is. So please, please, if you do airport, get a flight tracker. All right, everybody, I'm going to go deal with this kid situation. Everyone always make sure you check the description below. I hope our daily, it's always a hit or miss. I hope our daily discussion here was inspirational to everybody or whatnot. Everyone, please try to stay positive out there. Nobody likes to get in a ride with a negative driver. No problem. Hey, Mike. I hope you all have a safe and prosperous day, at least the best you can. I know it's Tuesday. No problem, Steve. I know it's Tuesday, so I assume it's probably a slow day in all markets. But just go out there, do your thing, make your money, be you. That's all you can do. Don't take shit from nobody. And always, Uber and Lyft on. Peace out.